Tell mommy that I got arrested. I got busted by San Diego, and my name is Pedro Martinez. It's calling Friday, saying number 889788011. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to try to call your mom. I love you, and I'm sorry. Bye.
My name's Vanessa. I am 19 years old. I have lived in the Mission my whole life. When I was born, he was incarcerated, and then he got out when I was like 4, and then he went back in when I was around 6, and I didn't see him until I was like 11 or 10. And then he got locked up again when I was like 16, 17. And he recently got out a couple months ago, and then now he's back in there again. And when I was young, I never really replied back to him, like with letters and stuff, but now, when I was like 16, 17, that's when I was actually writing back to him and keeping in contact.
My name is Lamar Pascal, and I'm currently in San Bruno Jail here in San Francisco. I have 2 beautiful little girls who, from the day that I found out that I was going to be a father, completely changed my life. And this is coming from somebody who was gangbanging. I had 6 felonies and 12 misdemeanors by the time I was 15 years old. I've done the stayed up all night with my daughters when they were sick. Still woke up and gone to work, and after work went to school. I sat there and did the homework with them as I'm cooking, cleaning. They're eating, homework's done. I'm running the bath water, pulling out their pajamas. When they're done taking a bath, jump in the pajamas. I read them at nighttime, a story every night.
To the beat that we had before, maybe just a little bit faster.
Here I am now, fighting a case that is from a cold case from 12, 13 years ago that I know nothing about.
My name is Dayana Hardy. I'm 16 years old. I've been to jail, juvie, I want to say 3 or 4 times. The day before I got locked up, my dad literally talked to me and told me I don't want you going down the wrong path. I don't want you to go to juvie like I did. And the next day I went, and it was just life-changing. It just was well, juvie wasn't that bad. What's the worst that can happen to me? Growing up, I've seen a lot of violence and drug-related things in my neighborhood that I knew weren't right. I've seen people get killed right in front of my face. I've seen people get robbed. I've seen a lot of things.
My name is Reggie Daniels, and I'm 47 years old. I am a native of San Francisco. I've been here my entire life. I grew up in Sunnydale with my parents who were involved in the life, and so I spent the majority of my youth with my grandparents who raised me and gave me a pretty stable environment where my parents could not, due to their addiction and due to incarceration. A moment of clarity in my life was when I actually was actively involved in my addiction and incarcerated, and my mother passed away, and I was not able to go to her funeral and actually be a part of the closing services for her. That was huge for me.
We don't talk about my dad's being incarcerated. I don't think we ever have. He would always call me. He would always write letters to me. I love you very much. Un chingo te quiero hasta el cielo. Cuando estabas chiquita te quiero mucho, 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 mucho. I love you, Daddy. He would tell me, being in here eats me up. I'm getting older, like I don't belong in here no more. You know, like I've changed. Like I just want to be with you guys. This isn't the place for me no more.
In jail, there's like people that come in and talk to you, and she was like, once you're in the system, you're not out. And it kind of hit me like, well, hopefully I don't have to keep coming back here. And then when I got out, just the fresh air, the air when you're in jail and then you're out is so different.
I was like in one of those on the top, so you can see like the freeway, like right here.
You could see down here.
You get that fresh air, you're like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I can't wait to like get a good meal, like, and just to know how to hear the noise of cars and just the smell of like fresh air was just reality kicked in. Like, you went to jail. You got caught doing whatever.
Judge's delay in reducing the case to a misdemeanor. She didn't delay it, so now you won't have to come back into court for that to happen. Okay. Okay. That's a good thing. All that needs to be happen now is for the restitution to be paid. Okay. And then probation is supposed to institute the sealing procedure.
Well, this whole process has been stressful for me. But right now, I'm just so proud of her and glad that she can turned a negative into a positive. She's doing a lot better in school and has been staying out of trouble. So I'm just glad that the outcome was good.
And I guess the older I got, the more I understood, and the less we would fight. And that's when I actually started like bonding with my dad, being able to trust him. He would always keep it real with me. It makes me sad just watching it because I really miss my dad. I just wish he was back.
And since I have had my transformational experience and been involved actively in my restoration in my life, my children, I've not been incarcerated, and my children have not been incarcerated and are no.
The incarcerated really do have hearts. We have souls. Regardless of popular belief, there really are some people in here that are innocent of their crimes, but unfortunately, the saying of you're innocent until proven guilty isn't true. If that were the case, then you wouldn't be incarcerated prior to being found guilty.